And welcome back to second period action. 2-0's the score after one, and it'll be the NEBC and Yukon Trackers on the power play to start the second period. Kindred has the puck down in his zone. He's going to circle behind his net, and he calls for a play, and out he comes out the near side. He's got Curtis Lee, Duncan Ross, Nathan Brownlee, and Noah Lang out there. Brownlee now with the puck. He settles it down back to Ross. Ross moves it towards the middle of the ice. He's going to drop it to Kindred. Kindred tries to put it through the skates over to Brownlee, but is unable to do it successfully. He's turned back to his own zone. Brownlee gets the puck back to Kindred. He has to put on the brakes to come back to the puck. Puck's played up to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee didn't call that offside, even though the skates were straddled the blue line. And so a stoppage in play, 19-19, and both teams will change all of their players. And so, minute 9 left in the power play. It'll be Fournette, Menard, and Kimmy out with Turner and Brown. Turner plays the puck from his skate to his stick. He's got Kimmy on the far side. They enter the zone. Kimmy stops up at the top of the circle. He's going to come cross ice through the seam to Brown. Brown puts it towards the net. It deflects off some skates and goes to the far corner. Kimmy gathers possession of it and gets it back up to Turner. And Turner looks down to Kimmy. Kimmy puts it cross ice over to Fournette. And Fournette now is going to go work in the corner. He gets that puck over to Menard. Menard's going to come back up to Brown. Brown's going to come up to Turner at the top. And the puck's stopped by the GPAC penalty killer. And it's Kimmy now with the puck. Oh, he puts it off the glass in behind the netminder. The sound every goaltender loves to hear. Fournette gathers up at the top of the ice. He circles down now. He drives the bottom of the circle and puts on the brakes. Puck goes all the way out to Turner. Turner back to Fournette. Fournette from the top of the circle looks to shoot over to Brown. Brown walks into him. He hits the rainbow sign in behind the net. Just misses a little bit. And the puck's put back down low by Fournette to Menard. Menard cuts out. Oh. He's thwarted and turned aside. He'll take the puck and get it back out to Turner in the middle of the ice. Turner puts it towards the net, and he tries to get a soft touch into Kimmy, who tries to redirect. And now Kimmy with the puck's going to put it over to Fournette. Fournette's going to put that wide into the corner. And so they might need to move the net if the Trackers are going to hit it here, Troy. Puck's drove towards the front of the nets at the top of the blue ice. Connor Brown takes it out, trying to turn around on his forehand and shoots. Puck sits there, saved by the netminder. Loose puck and a quick whistle as the netminder lunges forward. The puck bounces to his left skate, but the whistle has went. And so the stoppage in play will have both teams changing out their players. 17:47 left in your second period. Tracker is still ahead 2-0. And the power play was unsuccessful at extending the lead. Nick Lowen to take the face-off. Puck's one board side to Owen Florian. Owen Florian will go battle now with the GPAC players right on top of him. Puck's going to come around the boards. Lang's going to race towards it, and he's able to keep it on the boards and trying to push it down low. Lowen comes over to help. Puck comes to the point, and Sutherland with a shot that doesn't miss by much. Centering pass to Nick Lowen to the back of the net. And so Lowen with a nifty little chip over the netminder's blocker side. Buries it top shelf. It wasn't hard, but it was in a good location. So an even strength goal from Nick Lowen, and so the Trackers extend their lead 3-0. And so good pressure on the puck by the NEBC Tracker forecheck gets a scoring opportunity, and now from the face-off draw, the puck is scrambled. Lowen comes out of it. He gets taken off with the body check. Lenny's going to push forward. Sutherland just misplays the puck a little bit, and he's able to get his stick on the puck, and the Grand Prairie guy goes flying. Always thought when you touched the puck first that wasn't a penalty, Troy. Official was on the far side, didn't see him touch the puck first, and so face-off's going to come to the left of Landon Hatton, and it's going to be the penalty kill to try to kill this one off for the big man, Seth Sutherland. Brownlee now to take the face-off draw. He's set. Face-off won by Grand Prairie again. And that might be just an area they have to work on.
Yeah.
GPAC takes it below the goal line. They reverse direction a couple times. They come out the near side. They pull it towards the middle. Skates to Brownlee, intercept. And now the puck will come out as it is cleared by the Trackers. GPAC regroups inside their own blue line. pass can't be handled, and so it's intercepted, and Turner puts it down the length of the ice below the goal line. Here comes Brownlee. He's going to go apply some pressure behind the net against the GPAC defender, and Brownlee still has the puck in his skates. He battles for it. The puck is then reversed from the GPAC defender, and towards the puck comes Marcus Rule. Oh, Brownlee just misses with the check, and he gets a piece of him with his hands, and Grand Prairie just puts that down the length of the ice, and they'll have to start back in their own zone again. So 16:33 left in the period, a minute 15 left to the penalty to Seth Sutherland, and it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the penalty kill here, Troy. Chase London out with Justin Brownlee, Connor Kindred, and Connor Brown. Puck's going to come towards Kindred. Kindred's going to have it. He looks like he just has a little bit of a skate in him here this morning. He puts it off the stick of GPAC clear from his own blue line as he takes it out to kill some time off the clock and puts it down onto the in behind the goal line. Netminder plays it up to the far side, and GPAC's turned away by the forecheck of Chase London. London's going to chase the puck towards the boards. GPAC's going to throw on the brakes, and now GPAC slowly comes across their own blue line. Still on their side of center. They get it finally to the blue line. They get just over the blue line, and London tries to make a check. Puck's going to be played all the way to the far corner. GPAC comes out of the corner. They go down below the goal line looking for a give and go. Puck's off the stick of Haddon off the post. Puck's loose off the post again. And now there's going to be a penalty for interference called against Connor Brown. So sometimes your best friends are just made out of metal there, Troy.
Oh, I'll say.
And so a couple of posts or crossbars there. Haddon's able to keep the 4x6 sealed, and Grand Prairie cannot get it past him. So 15:48 left in the period, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3 penalty as Connor Brown just went to the penalty box. And so this one's going to be an extended time on the 5-on-3, well, half a minute anyways, but continued power play time for the GPAC Storm. GPAC sets up, and penalty killers will cycle up and down. GPAC works it down low, and the triangle just trying to keep the puck towards the side of the triangle, and they try to go across. Good stick by Ross. Oh, puck goes out of play, and they're going to indicate that inside. What did that go off of, Troy?
Apparently one of our sticks.
Okay. I don't know what. Who's supposed to blow the whistle there, do you think?
I don't know. I know the head ref missed it.
He wasn't even going to blow his whistle, or he never did either.
No, it was linesman that did.
And so trackers line it up. 15:24 left in the period. Puck's going to roll to the middle. Turner tries to push it towards the middle of the ice. Penalty's going to expire to Seth Sutherland. It comes out the near side. GPAC comes down to it. Into the play comes Florian, and Landon Hatton probably want that one back. It sort of blew right through the 5-hole.
Yep, he will for sure.
And so you attempt the power play often enough. No, it's bound to capitalize, and there was a couple opportunities that were already missed. So maybe it's just evening things out.
Yep, I agree.
And so they'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey as Florient had already made his was making his way back to the zone after the Seth Sutherland penalty had expired. And so Lowen will center Lang and Florient. Puck's going to bounce to Florient. Florient takes it over the blue line. He's trying to take it around the GPAC player. Puck sits at the top of the circle. Lowen and Florient battle for it. And it's going to come cross ice to the puck. First is going to be Sutherland. Sutherland gets a little bit hacked and whacked. And the puck's down low. Nick Lowen looking to the middle. Gets it to Viens. Viens shot off the shin pads. And Sutherland, last man back. He's going to play it over to Viens. Viens is going to misplay it a little bit. He's going to play it over to Lowen. Lowen has it on his stick. He's got room. And the trackers come back the other way. Lowen's going to dump that to the far corner. Owen Florient's going to go look for it. But it's Nick Lowen first for the puck. And Lang there just a little bit too soon is unable to intercept the pass. Viens now has it on his stick in his zone side of his blue line. He plays it off the boards to Florient. Florient chips it by, and the official just gets in the way. And now Lowen dumps it down low, and Lang will go chase the puck down. And he's down in the corner on the forecheck. Here comes Florient, I think, with a check. Or sorry, London. And London's going to get a penalty for charging.
Boarding.
For boarding?
I think so.
And sorry, that was not Chase London, that was Owen Florient.
Yep.
That seemed like a pretty flimsy call. Face-off's going to come all the way down to the tracker zone, or at least it should. 2 minutes for boarding. So on to the power play again, 14-12 left. And Caden Fournette's going to take the face-off draw. So Kindrat with the puck, he's going to work it around the glass. It comes to the point, and it's going to bounce to Fournette. Fournette's going to have a one-on-one. Fournette working on the GPAC defender. He gets the puck down deep. He gets taken out of the boards. And here comes GPAC up the ice through the middle. And it's the stick of Connor Brown is able to poke that puck off GPAC's stick and keep the puck in the neutral zone. GPAC has to regroup, and in transition, they come back in on the tracker penalty kill. And it's into the skates of Kindrat. He gets it as far as the blue line. GPAC's going to play it down to the half wall. Kindrat again fishing for it with his stick. Cross ice. Oh, off the stick of Connor Brown. And Landon Hands shuts the door. GPAC still pressing. And now GPAC slows it down, puts it along the wall. Reaching for it is Fournette. And Kindrat trying to get to the loose puck, trying to make sure GPAC can't control it. He whacks it off the stick. Now he's got a little bit of time. He's going to put it around the boards. Menard's going to have to just make a good play. He only gets it to the blue line, though, and the GPAC is going to get back onto it. Minute left in the power play, and Brown pushes the player awkwardly into the boards. No call. Puck's going to come out to Kindrat. Kindrat this time will have time, and he'll get that down the length of the ice. And so 12:59 left in the period. 46 seconds left in the penalty to Owen Florian. And almost intercepted and picked off by Timmy. He goes and gathers the loose puck, puts it down low, and Curtis Lee will pressure the puck down. Lee takes the body, and he's going to try to keep that puck down low. And GPAC can't handle it clearly. And Timmy's going to play it back down below the goal line. Curtis Lee again chasing after the puck. He's trying to force the GPAC player towards the boards, and it's blocked by Timmy. Loose-ish puck. GPAC controls. They're going to shoot it in, and it's going to go around the boards. Hatton leaves it, and down from the point comes the GPAC defender to keep the puck down in their control. And it's Ross now searching for it. It's going to bounce off the GPAC player. Ross has time. He gets it off the glass and out. And so the penalty to Florian has expired. And now onto the ice will be Justin Brownlee after the quick exchange of players. And puck is caught into the skates of the linesman. Over comes Seth Sutherland trying to apply a big hit, and GPAC player pulls up. Turner in the corner. It's going to roll up to Kimmy. Kimmy has Justin Brownlee in the middle, and he's going to flip it up to Brownlee. Brownlee puts it down to his stick. Oh, Brownlee takes the GPAC player to the ice, and Brownlee hit him so hard I think his kids are going to come out dizzy there, Troy.
Yep.
Hatton plays it away from pressure. GPAC goes and collects it. GPAC looking to center the puck. And GPAC drives the goal line, comes out front, and it's Rule and Brownlee breaking up. Nathan Brownlee's going to join brother Justin and Marcus Rule. Puck's over to Nathan. Nathan looks for time. Nathan shoots. Oh, it deflects just through the blue ice, and Rule can't get a stick on it. Rule now trying to block the pass. Slowly moved up the ice is GPAC, and Brownlee bumps the player as he dumps it in. Viens has the net as a screen. He loses possession of it, and Justin Brownlee can move the puck out of the zone. It comes back below the tracker goal line. Seth Sutherland is going to put that puck into the corner, and GPAC's going to get to the near side first. Viens meets the player, and Viens takes it back the other way. Now Rule is going to get to the puck, and he squeezes past. He makes a good play to get it to the neutral zone, and Justin Brownlee is going to try to apply some pressure to the defensive player, and it's into the skates. And here comes Nathan Brownlee trying to apply some more pressure. Puck's back into the corner. Justin Brownlee was going to go for a change, but knew the puck was coming, so he came back to it. And now Chase London down on the puck. Chase London to his skates, gets it out to Kindrat. Shooting lane taken away, shot on the defender. And so Justin Brownlee dumps it into the corner and cycles out and goes for a change. Brownlee now, Nathan Brownlee to the puck. He's being held up by the body of the GPAC player. Kindrat. Kindrat works down. Kindrat trying to get around the GPAC player, still has possession of it. Towards the net, it's going to come out to the point, and London can't keep it in, not quite long enough reach. He plays it back to Brown. Brown looks up ice. He gets it to Kindrat. Kindrat comes all the way back down into his zone. He still has possession of it, cuts in front of his net, gets it to the point, and now here comes London, Florian and Lowen. London trying to get the puck, intercepted by GPAC as there were three abreast. trying to stretch the puck out. GPAC's offside, and Lowen leaves it for Turner. Or sorry, Kindrat. Kindrat gets it to Florian, and now it's over towards Chase London's side, taking it to the net, backside off the stick of the GPAC player, and it just rolls wide. They get it to the blue line, and now Florian has his stick taken out of his hand by the GPAC player. Connor Brown tries to apply his shoulder to the chin of number 8 off GPAC. It wasn't successful. Here comes Lowen and Florian now. And they're going to call that offside as Florian just can't put the brakes on long enough as one last move by Lowen happens at the blue line. And so, Jiffy Quick Lube oil change, bringing you this netminder change here. Dakota Olson will now replace or relieve Landon Hatton at 9 minutes, 7 seconds left in the second period. And so Fournette to take the face-off draw. He's out there with Menard and Kimmy. Face-off's one back to Turner, and Turner will retreat back to his zone as the puck went between him and Ross. Turner blows the tire down behind the net. Coming to the puck is Fournette, and Fournette's going to take a penalty. So, and Grand Prairie takes an undisciplined roughing call as well, or no?
No, I don't think so.
10-minute and 2 for roughing. Interesting. I don't know how possibly that was 2 and 10. Other than the official knows that Fournette is a repeat offender and is just trying to keep things buttoned down, I think. So the freight train comes barreling into the pile, bounces a few people around, but now he'll have a little extended leave from the playing surface. And sounds like maybe the coach wants to speak to the official. I'm not sure. Wait and see. And so it is going to be Kimmy who goes and serves the minor penalty. And some of the other tractor players just trying to be board side so that they can't be seen and told to go.
All hiding behind a wall of yellow.
And so face-off's going to come to what looks to be the left of Dakota Olson now. Ole the goalie in to try to shut the door here on the first action of the game for him. Nick Lowen takes the face-off. Puck comes to Ross. Ross gets it as far as the point. Ross gets it back on the clear in. And so GPAC will go all the way back to their own zone to set things up. GPAC comes from behind the net, just out of the reach of Nick Lowen's stick. That one looks like it's going to go the length of the ice. And Tyler Turner does his best impression of a sloth to sell the icing. And he's able to get that puck all the way back down the length of the ice.
The truth.
So 8:37 left in the period. And so the penalty kill will be down in the offensive zone, just trying to kill more valuable seconds off the power play. So it'll be Nick Lowen taking the face-off draw. He's out there with Devin Menard. Tyler Turner and Duncan Ross are on the point. And so the puck's cleared in. GPAC goes around the net. Lowen forces the puck carrier to put it up against the boards, but then he'll come out the far side. Stretch pass all the way in the middle isn't cleanly handled, and it will be Tyler Turner able to force GPAC all the way back down into their own zone. And chasing the puck now is Menard. Menard will cycle out, and down comes Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee forces puck board side, and now Marcus Rule comes into play. They got somebody come down the back side. That's identified by Tyler Turner. GPAC circles the net. They move it out to the point. Out to the point comes Rule. Rule slams on the brakes, and now GPAC works it down low below the goal line, and they're going to come back to the other side. And GPAC still controlling. Centering pass is blocked, and now Ross just buries it off the glass and down the length of the ice. And so now the netminder's going to have to play it. He's going to stretch it out. It's just out of the reach of the players, and that was pretty close to being offside, but just not. And so Ross gets that one off the top of the glass, keeps it in play, and had just enough English on it.
English is right.
And so stretch pass taken away by Viens. He's going to play it all the way back. And so GPAC doing a good job at helping the Trackers kill some penalty time, not making very accurate passes. GPAC now moves it all the way up. It's out of the reach of the GPAC forward. Seth Sutherland intercepts. He plays it up. And Florian's going to dump it down into the zone. Lang now is going to go apply some pressure to the GPAC defender. He cycles up. Florian's going to come to the puck, or maybe not. And intercepted by Florian. Florian's going to play it back down, and Lang will let Florian go chase the puck. It's going to be played along the boards, and Lang's going to get over there. He's going to let it go for Viens. Viens should be able to step up. He plays it down. It's still on the board side. And players getting cross-checked and bumping into each other all over the place. And now GPAC gets that puck, plays it on Viens. Viens kicks it from his skate to his stick. And he gets to the Florian, and now that puck will go down. And because the penalty had expired and Logan Kimmy was back on the ice, we have ourselves an icing call. So game getting a little bit chippy out there, Troy?
I don't know. A little bit.
Seems like the flow out of it is gone a little bit. And so they're going to line it up to the right of Dakota Olson. And taking the face-off draw be Nathan Brownlee. They battle in the circle. London comes through the circle, and it's chipped forward 3-on-1. It's just out of the reach of Connor Brown, but a 3-on-1 is going to come back the other way, and it's going to be battled back, and it's going to be Connor Brown able to come back and get a loose puck and put it towards the boards, and it'll be Justin Brownlee, I think, or Dakota Olson taking a 2-minute penalty for interference. Oh, no. We don't. So goalie interference, I guess he went right into the goalie. Goalie, the goalie. Big Tasty pushed him to the ground. And so I thought maybe that was the infraction. I had sort of looked up, and the first person I'd seen there was Justin Brownlee. So that face-off come all the way down to the GPAC zone. It's been a while since we had any shots on this netminder, and so maybe this will be the opportunity to extend the lead, Troy.
Yeah. Would be nice. Get our 3-goal lead back.
6:12 left in the period. Brownlee wins the faceoff draw just over the reach of London. London has it now on his skates. He plays it down in the corner as he's taken down. Nathan Brownlee will come over to the puck, and ouch! London comes in looking for a hit. He goes over and through a few people. Everybody gets up. Kindrat's going to play it over to Ross. Ross is going to start skating up the ice. He's got Justin Brownlee near side. Brownlee takes it over the zone. He's got London to the middle. Puck's poked, it goes to the corner, goes off the skates of the official, and the puck now is controlled in the neutral zone by the Trackers. Brownlee takes it back in. He's going to put it down low into the corner. He's trying to get to the puck. Netminder tries to play it. He's going to come back up the boards off the glass to Duncan Ross. Ross with time tries to center it, and he puts it right on the stick of the GPAC penalty killer, trying to pull it through the skates of Connor Kindrat. Puck's going to sit in the near corner for Duncan Ross. He plays it up to Logan Kimmy. Kimmy leaves it for Brownlee. Calling for the puck, it's Kindrat, and Brownlee's going to have to get to the puck unharassed. He can't make that pass. He takes it deep into the zone, and it's Menard looking for the puck. And Brownlee tries to go to the front of the net, and Brownlee just letting the GPAC players know that he's not going to be pushed around, I think, Troy.
I think that's exactly what he was doing.
Just letting them know that you guys can't push me around, and I'm going to go wherever I want. 5:04 left in the power play. 5:04 left in the period. 53 seconds left in the power play. And taking the face-off draw, won by Curtis Lee. Lee gets it back down to Turner. Turner plays it down in the corner. It's now Menard looking for Brown. Brown looks and controls the puck. He plays it towards the net, and it's deflected towards the sideboards. Over to it is Kimmy. Kimmy gets away from the check, and the puck's going to come up the boards towards Turner. Turner takes it towards the middle, shot on net. It's into the equipment of some players down in the loose ice, in the blue ice. The netminder is able to get the paddle down and then the glove down to thwart a scoring opportunity. So the puck never really makes it to the net, but he covers it for a stoppage in play. So they'll line it up this time to his right. Curtis Lee take the face off. GPAC controls, puts it up the boards. It's off the equipment of Brown. Stick lifted, it's on the stick of Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee off the side of the net. And so GPAC puts it back along the boards, and Connor Brown will pinch down, and the puck sits for Logan Kimmy. Logan Kimmy finds Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee to the net. Block. He gets his own rebound, puts it back to Turner. Turner's going to put it towards the net. It deflects. And so puck's not making it through the defenders. They're blocking the shots. And so it is Kimmy and Menard down low. Lee out front. Kimmy has expired. Puck deflects. Puck's at the side of the net. Menard trying to center. He gets it over to Kimmy, or sorry, to Lee. Lee gets it back up to Turner. Turner takes it to the middle base and shoots.
Oh, that one made it
on
through.
The netminder, and he didn't know where it went after it hit him. Puck makes it past Brown, and Turner's going to have to at least take the pass away here. And Brown trying to get to the net, and back onto the play is Curtis Lee to help out his defenseman in front. Owen Florient gets checked. Puck's hit into the skates of the officials, and Florient takes it to Lang. Lang has it. He's getting hooked up. Lang still has control, and Lang trying to kick it free. And Lang gets it to his stick. He centers it over to Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe can't handle or get a shot away. Lowen gets the rebound, or sorry, Florient gets the rebound. And now Lang will race the puck first. Centering pass, blocked by the netminder, as Florient was waiting to pounce and put that puck to the back of the 4x6. But not that time.
They gave him a shot on net for that, from behind.
A shot on net from behind.
Yes.
Nice.
From behind, below the goal line. Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting, yes.
3:17 left in the period. GPAC apparently getting the final change. And so Nick Lowen's waiting in the faceoff dot patiently. GPAC wins the faceoff once again. It's almost as if the referee is throwing it that way.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is the case.
I don't think so.
Florient battles for the puck, and Nick Lowe goes to help Florient. Puck's going to come up the near side. Lang tries to push and cause a turnover. Lowen fakes, but then still goes, and now it's Ganz who's going to have to get that puck back. He puts it up the boards, and Nick Lowe tries to push it more. It goes out of play, and this time they're indicating outside as GPAC raises the puck just a little too high.
Too much.
So 2:49 left in your second period. 3-1 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers, and pretty even period. Maybe a little bit lethargic, being it the fourth game of the weekend. And so Kindrat's going to gather possession of it. He gets it out into the neutral zone, and now Brownlee applies some pressure. GPAC can't really make a good play. Kindrat goes to the middle of the ice, but it goes right to a GPAC stick. And now out of the zone, it is played, and it's Brownlee to the puck, and it's intercepted by Justin Brownlee. And oh, great effort by Justin Brownlee to get on side, and a good shot by Connor Kindrat. And Kindrat just skates a little bit towards the net, and GPAC player ties them all up, and the whistles go again and again.
Yes.
And so, a little bit odd out there. It just seems like it's just going dead silent, and nobody's moving very quickly to do anything. So 2:22 left in the period. Fournette stands up in the penalty box. Take a look, see what's going on.
Yeah.
He must be getting very anxious to come back to the playing surface.
I would say, after his extended rest.
He'll have to fill out a comment card.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how his stay was. I would think bad reviews. I wouldn't think it's a very comfortable establishment.
He did it.
And so puck's played back down low by Brown, and now onto the puck comes Chase London. Puck's going to cycle up to Lee. Lee's going to try to get her along the boards, and London's going to help him out. He gets the puck up to Kindrat. Kindrat moves it to the middle of the ice, waits for the screen to form off the post.
Another one.
Past the stick of London, and it bounces out to the blue line. And now Brownlee on the back check's going to try to help his defenseman out. And the puck's going to sit there. It's off the skates of Brown, and the puck's going to roll to the point man, who's going to try to slap it towards the net. And so now it's down into the corner. Brown takes the player out. Puck's going to come to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee gets it over to Marcus Rule. Rule's going to poke at the puck, and the number 6 off GPAC just tries to hit Rule, but he misses him. Lee gets taken out sort of from the back.
Yep.
This one's going to be, what, boarding or charging? Should be only boarding, maybe.
Charging.
Always thought you had to take more than 3 steps to get charging, but
maybe he took little steps.
They were little ones.
4 little steps.
4 little invisible steps.
Yeah.
So minute 22 left in the period, 3-1 is the score. Trackers go back to the power play and they come close just moments ago, wrapping one right off the post. And then the rebound bounces past the stick of Chase London standing in front. So a little bit of maybe not getting the puck luck quite today. Ross now is going to put the puck to the middle, and puck's going to be played off some people's skates, and Ross keeps it in play. He gets it over to Nick Lowen. Lowen has the puck. He's looking for Ross backside. He's got Kindred up at the point. Kindred gets it. Kindred's going to back to Nick Lowe. Players down on the ice. Shot! And the puck's going to be turned aside by the netminder. Menard gets it back to Lowen. Lowen now with the puck back to Menard. Menard works down below the circle. Give and go. Tries to go to Kimmy. Lowen intercepts. And now Menard will come back to the puck. He puts it to Kimmy. Kimmy shoots high and hits the glass. Bounces right out in front.
Oh, that's going to get...
Ross railroads Isaac Wagner to the ground. And so after a awkward bounce off this metal stanchions behind the goaltender coming right to the front of the net, and Ross just is a train wreck out there and takes the GPAC player to the ground. So 4-minute head contact penalty, so a minute 20 of 4-on-4, but the period will expire in 42 seconds. And so a discussion happening with the officials as to what's going on here. They called the penalty, didn't they? Don't they just go line up and get this thing going?
Sorting out the rules.
Okay, I'm a little bit baffled as to why. And so shot on net into the equipment of Viennes as he blocks it. He's down below his goal line. He slips away, gets the puck to Brownlee. Brownlee's off the stick. Lang gets taken out, no call. And so Viennes is going to jump up. When Viennes is going to force the puck, it's going to come over to Brownlee. Brownlee's going to take it, gives it over to the skates of Lang. Lang trying to get it down to Viennes. It'll be Brownlee now with the puck. He's got Lang in front. Brownlee with the backhand. Lang takes a stick on it as he's reaching for it. And Brownlee will get the puck back. And he's got 7 seconds to get a shot off. He has Seth Sutherland cross ice. Seth Sutherland to the net, and it deflects up a GPAC stick and out of play. And so with the 1.7 seconds left, I'd be surprised if much is going to change here other than the buzzer going, Troy.
That's about all I was thinking, I guess. Go straight forward.
So Nick Lowen's going to take the face-off draw. Menard moves back. He's ready for the one-timer. They do not win the face-off, and the buzzer goes. And so you have the conclusion of your second period. So after 40 minutes, shots on goal, 23 for the Trackers in total and 14 for GPAC Storm. Score is 3-1 for NEBC and Yukon Trackers, and so they'll go back to the room and sort of try to liven up and get ready for probably a hotly contested third period, I would think. And so do up those breakfast dishes and plan out the rest of your day, and come join us for the final frame here in 20 minutes after the ice machine cleans it so it's nice and shiny for us. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Is your Ustream not working today? You're with? Oh, is that right?